Hello everybody, welcome back to another Mortal Fish video. In today's video, I'm going to be showcasing the Killua Godspeed tower here, the one sitting on my shoulder. With that said, only a small portion of people who watch my videos are actually subscribed, so if the information here is helpful or the video is just entertaining, subscribe, it's free and you can always change your mind later. With that said, let's get into today's video. So right off the bat, Killua obviously costs $450 to summon. Now let's get into my bag here and let's see what he looks like for stats wise. Now my Killua is level 43 now, but his damage, well, his attacks per second is 5. So every 5 seconds he'll attack at the start. His range is 14 and at level 43 he's going to do 35.5 damage. I've seen a lot better damage. I mean, for instance, Zen, I'm just going to call him Zen, that's what I call him now. Zen does basically the same numbers, but attacks every second. He just has a little less, he has under half that range though, but I mean, let's get in here and let's test out Killua Godspeed, and that way I can let you guys know how the tower works, and maybe you'll like it, and maybe it's worth spending your gems on to buy. With that, I will see you guys when I get into a game. Hello everybody, welcome back to the other side. Glad you stuck around while I cut you to here. With that said, as you can see, I put Killiwell here on the ground. Now this may seem like an awkward placement for him if you don't understand this tower, but I've spent some decent time with him and I understand what he's gonna level up into, so I have put him right here at the edge of the map. Now this, well, the edge of the road where he will have a long straight stretch here. Now this may seem a little weird to you if you're not familiar with the tower, but we will definitely get into why this is a good idea for him. Now obviously his first off attack, he just simply seems to dash forward and what looks like to punch them basically, and that's about all he does right now. Nothing too crazy right now. You know, to be honest, I should have put him probably at the end of this road. It would have looked a little bit better. Either way, we'll probably use 2 of them here in this this mission here just to see what they do. Now then I'm gonna cut around to when this stuff actually gets going and is more entertaining, so you guys can don't have to wait around so long. So with that said, I will see you guys when I get one of these guys level 2. Well, I haven't quite got Killua level 2, but as of right here, even just in the second wave right here, because the third wave is just starting, you can see that Killua does not make a great starting tower. He's actually very weak in the starting. He is not very strong, doesn't seem to get much done here. That's definitely definitely a bad sign. I feel like you'd want to see a lot more out of your tower at this point, and he just doesn't have the early game. But he is much worth the wait for that later game, I promise. Alright, so we're going to grab our level 2 upgrade here, and we'll see what this does for him. Gives him a whole lot more damage, that's for sure. He is not attacking any faster though, still waiting 5 seconds to do an attack, which is a long time for an attack that's only doing 60 damage. He also doesn't have a whole lot of range, which is kind of bad to see. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade the other one here to level 2 as well, just so we can hopefully stay alive here. I've never tried to just solo with just this guy, and it's kind of interesting. It's proving that he's a really bad starting tower. You're definitely going to want something else that starts off a bit stronger on your team here, because he just doesn't seem to have the power for this as of his low levels. Next up, we're going to get his rank 3 here. Now he'll be doing 92 damage, and he attacks every 3 seconds, so this is a bit better. Now, and as you can see, he's got some lightning effects going on. He seems to jump in the air and spike some kind of energy at the monsters. Pretty cool animation, to be honest. I mean, considering what we started as and only 2 upgrades in, and we get a whole new cool changed animation. I'm going to go ahead and get this one level 3 as well over here. Level 2, sorry. Level 2s. For level 2, I mean 2 upgrades in level 2. Alright, so they're doing pretty good now that we got him here, but obviously his first starting upgrades are horrid. Doing a lot better now that we got him a bit higher, and then I'm going to go ahead and buy him his rank 4, which is going to give us 35 more damage and 7 more range here, and let's get that done. Okay, so we're starting to get this pretty big range bubble, but he's still just spiking one target at a time here. But now as we see, we come up onto his final upgrade, which is $1,650. Quite an expensive upgrade if I do say so myself, but that price tag does not come without some real goodies here. We're looking at 3 extra range, 78 more damage, and Hatsu Awakened. Now we will get into what this stuff looks like when I save up that money, and I will see you guys when I get this guy level 4. That way you don't have to waste time watching unnecessary footage. Okay everybody, we're coming in real close on that $1,650 here. Actually, we do have it. Now we are going to go ahead and buy this so we can get into seeing what his max level or his level 4 upgrade does for him. This is $1,650, but most definitely worth the money. And now I'm going to go ahead and just do something here. As you can see, he's got this very long dash AoE now. I'm just going to set him on last. That way he'll always clear down this strip. And as you can see at level 43, he's doing 205 damage down this entire strip. That is a lot of damage for an AoE, especially someone who's attacking every 3 seconds. It's pretty impressive. Not to mention his new animation for it is pretty sick as well. So yeah, I mean, this is your level 4. He's it's absolutely disgusting. As long as you set him where he will be shooting down the long strip. Now this guy, for instance, I'm gonna leave him on attacking first, because then if anything passes him, he will shoot down this whole lane, which is what we want. Now I could put one off right here on this way and shoot it up to be last to shoot up here, which I might do as this video moves forward. With that said, I will see you guys back when the boss spawns so we can talk about his damage against bosses. I included this part because I mean it's just far too satisfying to not do this. But I went ahead and set him on last since they're not really making that far. But as you can see him just cleaning up everything. Nothing stands in this man's way whatsoever. Now this is a very beginner map, so yeah, of course he's going to be stronger than he is in the later maps. But he was still, I feel, one of the reasons I beat the last map in the story modes. So yeah, definitely Killua, big win. If you see him in the summons, I definitely go for him. He also appears as a 4-star, which is actually how I got mine. I got him as a 4-star and then evolved him into the 5-star version he is now. Now I didn't try out the 4-star version, so I don't know what that's like, but the 5-star is definitely on some next level power here. As you can see, I mean, I have 2 towers. This one's not even being used. Really, honestly, only one of them's being used. At this point, any more is just overkill, but you know, we gotta do it. We gotta get the overkill in here. We have to spice it up for that final boss coming. You know, we just have to go over the top. We have to. Why wouldn't we go over the top? It makes things fun. Just toast this boss as soon as possible, basically, is what we're gonna go for here. Even though, obviously, I mean, we're an AoE tower, so we're not gonna have the best boss clear damage, but we will have quite a decent bit. I'm gonna just continue trying to stack Killuas right here in this corner area. For when this boss comes out, as that's going to be the most effective for getting rid of him the fastest. Oh, I forgot to set this guy on last. Make sure he's on last, that way he will dash all the way through and not stop at the first mob. Next up, we will be waiting for some more upgrades in that boss to get here. Okay, everybody, as you can see, we've made it to the 15th and the final round of this. So let's just watch these Killuas just completely destroy everything and then see how fast they destroy the boss. I have 4 of them up right now. I might be able to get a 5th one, you know. Let's get it. Let's get this 5th one going, you know. If we get them all the way up, that'd be pretty sick. That just makes it that much easier to kill this boss off. So I mean, things they're just not getting anywhere right now. I mean, we're absolutely devastating this with these. He's got to be one of the better 5-stars, honestly, in my opinion. I actually read in the Discord people want him nerfed, so I don't know if the dev's going to listen to that. Hopefully not, because it's a good tower, and I'd hate to see him get nerfed and ruined and not as good. But yeah, I'll make sure to let you guys know if he does get nerfed, but hopefully he just doesn't. That'd be great if he didn't, as he's one of my better towers now out of my 5-stars. Yeah, here, hopefully the boss comes out here soon, and we will see him do some serious damage. Obviously, he is definitely like God tier on taking out AoE small mobs, but how good is he against the boss? Well, we'll begin to that boss very shortly, and we'll see how much damage this truly is towards a boss. Now, we are looking at 205 damage every 3 seconds. So, I mean, here we go. Oh, and the boss is gone. So, just like that, the boss is melted, and that's my Killua showcase. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you found this video entertaining or helpful. Make sure to smash that like button, and I will see you guys all in the next video or stream. Peace out.